Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. I'm Ty Morgan, Executive Director and your host of Virtual Coffee Chat. Thanks for joining us today. Today is Friday, May 12th, and it is a beautiful day out here in Jacksonville and at the Village. And look forward to some more beautiful weather over the weekend. I just checked the forecast before we started filming today, and it looks like the weekend is going to be lows in the low 70s and then highs in the low 80s. So it's going to be a very, very nice weekend to get out and breathe some fresh air. So with that, we got a informational packed virtual coffee chat for all of our residents. And as you know, as I always tell you, our utmost goal here is to provide our residents with all the most current information going around the village. So here it comes, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. To start off, I would like to announce that we have officially hired a new security manager. His name is Scott Marcourt, and he is starting in orientation this coming Tuesday, and his official start date will be the following Monday, the 22nd. So I'm so excited to have Scott on board. We'll make sure that he does a little coffee chat introduction of himself so that you get to put a face with a name. But he has spent the last 10 years with San Jose Charter Schools. He began as a teacher and ended as the director of facilities there. And throughout his time there, he was also a guardian for the students, which means that he concealed carried and was the first line of defense if anything were to happen on the schoolyard, in the school building. So while his expertise broadens anywhere from education to facilities, he does also have the security, safety, and compliance background as well. So I'm so thrilled to have him on site. I think you will really enjoy him as you get to know him, and I look forward to having a number two back in the building here. So a big welcome to Scott. And like I said, I'll make sure that he's featured on Coffee Chat so you get to see him for yourself. A few just little updates. For starters, there regarding the Cypress app, I just want to let you know, for those of you who are unable to download it from the Apple Store, as a reminder, you can still access the app and all its contents by opening your Safari browser and going to the website cypressvillageapp.com. So cypressvillageapp.com will take you to the website that has all of the same content as the Cypress Village app. If you go to Matt Hull's IT computer class that's arranged in the OMR, he can show you how to make that website a shortcut to your phone. So you can actually have that bookmarked and you can just open up your phone, hit that tile, and it'll take you straight to that website. So just want to let you know you can still view all of the same content there. Still working on a future plan for what to do with the app, how to make it so it's accessible for all, but in the meantime, that is the best way to access the information. We had our photographer, Jennifer Grissom, on site again yesterday to go over the portraits with all of you who took your photos for the directory. And she loved meeting with you all for those couple hours, and a lot of great orders came out of it, so she was very pleased too as a vendor. If you did not get to select your directory photo or order your portraits, you can actually view your photos and potentially order, if you're interested, from the concierge desk moving forward. They will have Jennifer's order forms as well as a booklet of all of the pictures. So if you want to select your directory photo, just go to the concierge desk and they'll take that information down then once you see your photos. As a reminder, on Tuesday, May 16th, the concierge desk will be closing at 5 p.m. As I had mentioned last week, I'm taking the ladies out for a well-deserved night out so that they can rest, relax, and have someone take care of them for a change. So just be mindful of that. Concierge will be back the next morning at 7 a.m. If you need anything urgently that evening, security will, of course, be on site. So otherwise, if you weren't able to handle what you needed to handle by 5 that day, we'll see you the next morning bright and early. And then just as Lisa Drew is going to talk about, we have the car show on Friday the 19th, so a week from today. We're going to block off the entire main circle parking lot the night before so that we can park all of the classic cars in those spaces for the next day. So please be mindful. I'm going to send text messages and phone calls leading up to next week's event. But please make sure you are not parking overnight in the main circle lot. Technically, you shouldn't be doing that anyway, but especially not because we have the car show on that Friday. So please, please, please move your vehicles. If we can't get our cars, our classic cars in, that's really going to put a wrench in the plans. All right. Well, thank you all so much for your time, and I will see you around the village.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Just some updates going from around the property. Next week, I'll be putting some asphalt and some potholes around here. Personally, we'll get that done, wrap it up. We also doing some concrete. Hopefully, if he shows up, he's got plans to be on Myreka and West. Try to wrap up some of them trip hazards and driveways with all those raising out there. The fountain on William Davis, we've had to order parts for it. The contactor actually burned up, so we're waiting on that part to get that fountain back up. It lost one leg, so it wasn't pushing as high as it was supposed to be doing, so we got it coming. So bear with me on that one. I did fix a leak that was inside the box. It had cracked for some reason. But at any rate, we'll move on. Mulch is almost done. I know y'all love that part. Mulch is almost done. That's on East End. So once that's finished, then it'll be a wrap. And then we'll move on to bigger and better things. Y'all have a good morning, wonderful day, happy weekend.
Hello, Ray Burns here, Operations Manager, Tree Amigos. So just want to update you guys on mulch. Mulch will be done today. We are finishing up on Middleton Park East. The last of the mulch will be going in. There will be no more mulch piles for anybody to look at after today, at least maybe tomorrow. But absolutely tomorrow there will be no mulch. Pruning and cutting will be back on schedule starting tomorrow. We've been going back and forth. You know, one day we're mulching, one day we're mowing, so we're mixing it up. But we'll be back to just mulching and pruning as of tomorrow. Work orders, everyone, I know we've got a whole bunch of them. I have stacks of them that I'm going to visit today. Those as well will be back on track tomorrow. We'll be fully going into those things, so be very patient with that. We will get to you. Other than that, next week we should be normal schedule. Cutting should be on the same day every week. Everything should be very normalized starting next week. So thank you and see you in a month.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Again, it's Dawn Epstein, the IHS Director. Just wanting to kind of let you guys know of, I've spoken with some of you, and it's come to my attention that there were certain individuals that asked for kind of pre-planning type of services. They wanted to sign up ahead of time kind of as a what if. Say, for example, a husband and a wife, one is giving some assistance to the other, but they're concerned, well, what if I go in the hospital? Well, what if something happens? What if I want to go out of town? Who's going to take care of their significant other? If you have a pet, who's going to take care of my pet if I have to go into the hospital or if I go out of town? And they wanted to go ahead and kind of set up a plan ahead of time. And that is something that we are actively doing now at IHS. So I have already signed up several residents for that what if, so that they know if something were to happen, it's simply a phone call. We don't have to do all the paperwork and go through all of the hassle. We already know pretty much what the needs are. So that is something that we can do. We're also going to be meeting with new residents as they move in now to let them know this is an option. So if anyone is interested, just wants to find out more about the options, then just give us a call at IHS or stop in the office and see me. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Hi everyone, it's Susan McLean here. I'm here to give you some updates for the Wellness Center, IHS, and my little world of the Director of Resident Services. So on Tuesday at 2 p.m. in A6 will be the grief support group, and it's going to be facilitated by Sydney Gresham, who is part of our mental health team. And then Guardian Pharmacy on Mondays and Wednesdays will be in the Wellness Center from 9 until 1. And let's see, it's going to be Tower B next week. So if you're in Tower B, come on down and pick up your medications. And then we have the Memory Support Group as well as the Parkinson's Support Group back to back. So at Tuesday, May 9th at 2 o'clock will be your Memory Support Group. Then at 3 p.m. will be the Parkinson's Support Group. And all of this takes place on the Assisted Living Theater Room. And we hope to have some special guests that will be on Coffee Chat talking about Parkinson's. And also look at the tables out in the lobby and the table that is set up in the Wellness Center for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And this is to help find a cure for Parkinson's. So they're aggressively, researching, trying to find something that will help stop the disease of Parkinson's. And so if you're over 60, as I know you are, then please look at the information on the table set up in the lobby or in the Wellness Center, and you can see about getting a scratch test, which is like a sniff test. And that is one of the first symptoms for Parkinson's, is if you have lost your sense of smell. I know for years now we've been associating that with COVID, but now that we're past COVID, hopefully, just look into that and see if maybe you can take part of the study to help find a cure. So the Stay Well lecture for this month of May will be Dr. Sharon Phillips from our mental health team. She will be talking about mental health and how that can affect your overall well-being. So come on down to the OMR on the 23rd from, Thursday, May 18th at 12:15 in the OMR. No sign-ups are needed. All are welcome. Then in the Veterans Lobby on Tuesday, May 23rd from 10 to noon, we will have Steve Horner from the Home Mobility Store. He'll be there to help fix any of your electric scooters or walkers, so just check him out. But also, you'll need to make an appointment with Chrissy in the Wellness Center to see Steve Horner. So give her a call at 807-6221 to get on the list. And then also in the Wellness Center, we have the Lions Club eyeglass donation box. And so this is something that's new, but it has arrived and it's sitting out there. So if you're like me and you have a stack of glasses that you no longer use, then how about donating them and putting them to good use? And so a big thank you to Joan McVeigh for seeing this project through and making it happen. Thank you so much, Joan. And we have on-site dermatology that will be here twice in May, May 15th and May 25th, in anticipation that they will not be here for the month of June. So if you need to see dermatology, just call the Wellness Center to get the number, or you may have it right there at your fingertips. So also remember hurricane season. It's starting June 1st, but we are crossing fingers and sending up prayers that it's going to be a quiet season. But we still need to prepare. So if you want to get information, if you missed my talk on it last week, you're more than welcome to stop by the IHS office or stop in the Wellness Center, and you can get a list of things that you need in your emergency kit. And also I need your emergency information for hurricane. And so I've got those forms as well, and you can fill those out. You can drop them at the concierge desk and it will get to me, or drop them off in my office or the Wellness Center. But it always comes to me, and that's what I'm the one who needs that information. So please pick those forms up. And more information to come on our audiologist, Dr. Melissa Sharp. I'm waiting to get confirmation on when the renovations are going to be done in the Wellness Center. And also I'm talking with Dr. Sharp to see when would be a good time for her to start seeing our residents here at Cypress Village. And also a little tidbit, the hours are going to be adjusted for IHS and the Wellness Center. Instead of 8:30, we're going to be opening at 9 a.m. It seems like that's what all of our offices pretty much do, is open at 9. So we're just going to follow the team and open at 9 a.m. But we're always here for you. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. See you next week.
Hello, Cypress Village. My name is Michelle Fredenberg. I'm the Director of Quality Assurance and Reimbursement at Cypress Village. I'm a physical therapist by background, and LSVT Big certified in Parkinson's treatment. So one of the things I want to talk about today is how speech therapy works with Parkinson's patients. So speech therapists, they address some of the changes that happen with Parkinson's, which include changes in voice and changes in swallowing. So with Parkinson's, there are often decreases in volume of the voice, as well as increase in speed. So speech therapy works with patients to address increases in volume and slowing down and articulating speech so that a patient can be better understood. They also work with the muscles that control swallowing to improve effective swallowing and prevent aspiration, which is food or liquids going down the wrong tube, so to speak. So these are just a few ways that speech therapists can help Parkinson's patients have a better quality of life and be able to make more meaningful connections. So one of the ways that you at Cypress Village can help patients with Parkinson's disease and make a difference is by completing the smell test that's available to you in Wellness Way. There's no cost to doing this, but by completing the smell test, it allows researchers to gather more information in how a patient can be diagnosed with Parkinson's and hopefully find ways that we can provide earlier and better treatment for patients with Parkinson's disease. Thank you for your time, and please visit our table that's in the main lobby or in Wellness Way to complete the smell test.
Hello everybody, it's Hector Gonzalez, recording for Coffee Chat in Ty Morgan's office, live. Couple updates, things I want to remind everybody about. Memorial Day is well, wait a minute, let me start with Mother's Day, which is this Sunday, is a 1 meal a day. So we'll be serving from 11 to 2 in Middleton's. Loon's Nest will be closed. Chef has a wonderful menu planned, really looking forward to seeing it. He's doing some salmon and croute. He's doing some carved items, prime rib. He's got a pork steamship that he's going to be carving out there. So, you know, as we know Chef, or as we're getting to know Chef, he's going to be front-facing, right there servicing his residents. So look forward to it. It's going to be a great meal. Reservations, again, go through Lindsay. The number is 904-807-6134. That's for parties of 5 or more. So please get those reservations in if your families are coming to dine with you. And then Memorial Day, same deal, just a reminder, and I'll put a couple more reminders out there later on in the month. But the 29th of May is 1 meal a day as well. New Loon's Nest menu is scheduled for May 30th. Chef is working on some wonderful additions to the menu. I've enjoyed a couple of his sampled items that he shared with me. So that will be coming out May 30th. The 4600 menu is coming out May 22nd. So we're committed to rolling that out every month. So May 22nd, plan on a new menu in 4600. If those of you have met Tanya, she's one of our new supervisors in Middleton's. Tanya comes to us with a wealth of experience, background. She's actually a chef as well. So she's run her own kitchens. She's spent a lot of time in retirement communities. We're happy to have her. She's a wonderful individual, and she's fitting in quite well into the Middletons. If you have a chance, welcome her. We want her to stay forever at Cypress Village. So Tanya is our new supervisor in Middletons. And then the only other thing I have is Loon's Nest will be closed June 1st, which is We've got a private event happening, and again, I'll update everybody in the newsletter and a couple more times on Coffee Chat. Thanks a lot, and have a great weekend. Bye.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your CLS Director, coming to you from Ty's office on a beautiful Friday morning. Today at 1 o'clock, naughty 90s. So all of you nonagenarians, come down to Egret Hall at 1 p.m., have some goodies, and celebrate being in your 90s. And then tonight at 7 p.m., by resident request, we have a chamber music trio. We did have some residents request for more classical music on Friday evenings. So we have David Pedraza put together a chamber trio for you. So that's tonight, 7 p.m. in Egret Hall. Tomorrow is the Mother's Day tea. We have it on the calendar from 1 to 2. We'll probably go longer than that, but that's when we plan to serve the food. So those of you who are coming, please arrive on time, and we're gonna have a very nice afternoon. Then on Sunday, it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers and daughters. On the 15th, we got a lot next week. On the 15th, we have our financial fitness, one of an occasional series presented by Raymond James. So that's going to be protecting yourself against financial fraud. So Linda McLeod from Raymond James will be here to present that to you at 1 o'clock in Egret Hall. And then for those of you in our Hope Heroes program, we have our Hope Heroes Bingo Mingle party. So heroes, peers, and coordinators are invited to that. It's going to be a fun time. It's a pizza party, so you know it's going to be fun. And then tomorrow's the first St. Mary's dinner outing, and that will leave Veterans Lobby at 5:30. 16th is Election Day. We'll have 2 shuttles going, one at, we have it on the calendar for 9. CJ did say she may need to move that a little bit earlier, so I will confirm with her about that. But there will be one early and one later in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Also tomorrow we have a treat. Second in our author talk series will be Ned Sudenis. He wrote a book about his time in Vietnam called The Lighter Side of Vietnam, and he will be reading from that and talking about that book on Tuesday the 16th at 2:30 in Egret Hall, and then that evening at 7, Steve Chapman will be here to perform in Egret Hall. The 17th is the outing to the Stark Memorial at Naval Station Mayport, so if you're signed up for that, the bus will be leaving at 8:30. So be in the Veterans Lobby in time to board the bus for a 8:30 sharp departure. On the 18th, for those of you who like the fitness outings, we're doing a hike on the Live Oak, Lake Loop, and Rosemary Ridge trails. That is at the Arboretum. It's supposed to be very nice. It's not a paved trail, but it is fairly flat. So put on your walking shoes and be in the lobby, in Veterans Lobby, for an 8:30 departure. And again, music in May at the Boathouse, the 18th at 4 o'clock. But before that, at 2:30, we have Singers by the Sea coming in to do their spring sing at 2:30 in Egret Hall. That'll probably be a little less than an hour. So it'll be an afternoon of music. And then the 19th is the car show. So be sure you come out for that. 9 a.m. to noon in the main parking lot. It's going to be fun. There'll be donuts, coffee, lots of cars, lots of great company, and live music. So, and then on the 19th in the evening, we have a special comedian coming from Burbank, California. And I will tell you more about that next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you around the village.
All right, I'm back, and I hope everybody is enjoying today's episode. I'm sure you are. So I just wanted to kick it off with some really good news, I would say. Our very own Katie Amador, I wanted to give an update on her. She is doing well. She's been home for almost a week, I think, at this point. The babies are both doing very well. They are still within the NICU at the hospital. They're doing just fine. They're just keeping them there a little bit of extra time just to make sure that everything goes well before they actually go to their future home and see their parents and their future siblings. So that's very, very exciting. Katie wanted me to make sure that I sent a big thank you to all of the residents that have either emailed her or dropped off a letter or card that we have had delivered to her. So your thoughts, your prayers, and just your overall kindness are very, very greatly appreciated by Katie and the family. So more to come. As soon as they come home, we will let you know how that's going. And God, can she get back quick enough? It seems like it's already been like the maternity leave's over. I know it's not, but no, we wish her the best and to take as much time as she really needs. Next, I would like to talk about the new resident welcome. We have had, I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I can tell you over the course of the past just 60 to 90 days, we have moved in a lot of new residents. I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just did want to say, very briefly to all the new residents out there, and hopefully you are watching Coffee Chat, but if you're not, we really need to get you to tune in so you can stay abreast of all the information. But I did want to give a little hello and welcome to the community, to some of the new residents that you may have met already or may not have. So with that, we have a new resident. Her name is Mary Ann Pollock, and she is on the 5th floor B Tower. I don't want to disclose her address because we're on YouTube, but Miss Pollock is brand new to the community, so if you're in that vicinity, make sure you say hello to her. We've got Mr. Les Bennett, who's out on Middleton Park Circle West. Les, we welcome you to the village. Look forward to getting to know you as well. My buddy Yella Slyer, he is new here as well. He's been here, I think, a few weeks at this point, but a great guy. And he's in D Tower 2nd floor. We've also got Barbara Lovett, who's on B Tower 3rd floor. She's new here as well. Barbara, welcome to our community. We've got Miss Marcia Nelson, and she's in A Tower 3rd floor, same tower as Barbara, so maybe y'all can get together at some point. Mr. Roger Phelps, he is in D Tower 4th floor. I've seen Roger all over the community, so Roger, again, a big welcome to you. We've got Mr. Ray Matson, who I do see at Coffee Chat. I want to give him a big shout out. Sat with him last week, enjoyed some coffee, and hopefully he's going to be a new regular there, but welcome to the community, Ray. Miss Angela Harris, who I spent some time in her apartment a couple weeks ago getting to know her. She's in C Tower 4th floor. Go by to say hi to Angela whenever you get the chance. We've got Miss Janet Rosenblatt, who's on B Tower 5th floor. She's been with us, I think, a few months now, but Janet, welcome to our community. And I got a couple more. I'm going to say hi to Jerry and Judith Pate, who I also spent some time with in their apartment. Wishing you two a big welcome to Cypress Village. Marie McMahon, I saw you on Thursday last week at the Loon's Nest and at the party. She's on C Tower 4th floor. So Anne Marie McMahon, a big welcome to you. We have also Carl Schaefer and Nancy Blanton. Haven't seen you two around too much, but I'm sure I will. Wishing you a big welcome to the community. We've got Mr. John McLennan on B Tower 5th floor. John, big welcome to you as well. I think I will cap it off there, at least for this week, and give Ray and Chandler Thompson a big hello. Glad we got that garage finally taken care of for you, but sorry about the delay, but welcome to the community as well. And they are on Middleton Park Circle East. So big welcome to all of those new residents, and there's many more, but just a lot of new faces, that we just want to welcome to the community. I did want to let all of those new residents that I mentioned on just a minute ago, and also the ones that I didn't get to in this week's chat, that we are having new resident orientation for you on May 30th at 11:30. It will be in Egret Hall, and you will get an invitation and RSVP, please. And you will get to see and meet all of the directors you may have met or have not met. So it's a great opportunity not only to meet the residents and new residents that have moved in, your floor leaders, unit leaders, council members, and department managers. So we look forward to seeing you again on May 30th at 11:30 in Egret Hall. And I think that's about all I have this week. I will wrap it up with birthday wishes. Let's see what residents out there are enjoying their birthday today. Okay, let's see, May 12th, is that correct? That is correct. We have no birthday villagers out there today. Actually, we don't have any on the 13th or the 14th. That is wild. So let's just go on to the 15th, where we've got three. We've got Miss Dot Connolly, Miss Jerry Paul, and Larry Peliquin. Happy birthday to you three on the 15th, not today or this weekend, but Monday. On the 16th, we've got Miss Mary Jacobson. Mary, happy birthday to you. Lori Rees and Kathy Hill, one of our new residents. Kathy Hill, happy birthday to you, and also Lori Rees, both on the 17th. We've got Terry O'Connell on the 18th, and Mr. George Lake and Richard Strickler on the 22nd. I think I'm going to stop there. Not too many birthdays in May. I'm getting ahead of myself. So wishing all of them a happy birthday. And we do have Mr. Nick Zappo's 100th birthday coming up on the 23rd. So we'll give Nick, based on 100 years, and I think he served in multiple wars as a veteran, we will give him the honor of multiple birthday wishes. So with that, residents, have a great rest of your Friday. Thank you for tuning in as usual. Have a great weekend. God bless you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Check 1, 2. Okay, how does my hair look?
Fabulous.
Good.
I'm already messed up.
Action.
All right. Hello, everybody. It's Hector Gonzalez. Hello, everybody. It's Hector Gonzalez. I can't stop laughing because Laurel's behind the camera making faces at me and jumping up and down. It's Hector Gonzalez. Welcome. Hello. You're so distracting right now.